These are 11 brand new games to play with your friends this summer, and somehow almost nobody is talking about them. And the last one turns your entire team into complete idiots in the best way possible. Let's dig in. This first one is set in the far future where we actually rent robots. Because in Data Breach, you and up to 3 friends play as rented robots exploring abandoned facilities and collecting valuable data before your train leaves. But the twist is that if you die, you jump into the facility's security system where you can either help your teammates or make their lives even worse. So if you enjoy tense co-op games where every run turns into complete chaos, this looks like a really fun one for you. But if you're looking for something a lot less serious, then this next one is for you, because this is probably the dumbest competitive game I've seen this week, and I mean that in the best way possible. Because in Catto Pew Pew, it's basically a physics shooter where everyone plays as cats trying to launch each other across the map. It has proximity chat, crossplay between VR and PC, and the movement looks absolutely ridiculous. So if your friend group spends more time laughing than actually trying to win, this is definitely worth checking out. And trust me, the game I left for the end somehow makes teamwork even more chaotic than this. Now, I've genuinely never seen a co-op game with this concept, because instead of controlling yourself, Sleeper Agent has you controlling an unconscious secret agent. Literally 2 aliens are dragging this guy around while each controls one of his weapons. So you're constantly trying to coordinate movement, shooting, and making sure you don't accidentally wake the agent up. So if you enjoy games where communication completely falls apart in the funniest way possible, this is going to be hilarious. So if you're enjoying this list, leave a like so that I know to keep making videos like these. But who would have thought Foosball could become one of the most chaotic party games of the year? This is Pimbolas, and it completely throws normal foosball out the window. Every match is packed with ridiculous modifiers. 1 second you're playing with a giant ball, the next it's an exploding bomb, a burning fireball, or even a coconut flying across the table. Every round ends up feeling completely different. So if your favorite party games are the ones where everyone starts yelling 5 seconds in, you're probably going to love this. Although somehow the last game lets you literally build your own path through each level with your friends, and it looks even crazier. Now imagine if your microphone actually became your magic wand. That's exactly what Meowgic does. You and your friends play as magical cats exploring floating islands, collecting loot, and escaping with everything you've found. But instead of pressing buttons for spells, you literally speak them into your microphone. You can even rename every spell to whatever ridiculous word you want. So if you enjoy co-op games that create hilarious moments naturally instead of forcing them, this one has tons of personality. And if you're enjoying finding hidden games like these every week, make sure to subscribe because I've got plenty more coming. Now this next one might secretly become the friendship ending game of the summer. So let's say hello to Are We Sinking Yet? A game where your entire team shares one raft and everybody has to paddle together to survive. Sounds simple until someone rows the wrong direction, crashes into a rock, flips the raft, and now everyone's swimming for their lives while trying to rescue each other. So if you enjoy co-op games where everything goes wrong in the funniest way possible, this looks like an easy recommendation for you. And somehow the game I'm saving for last has even more creative teamwork mechanics than this one. Now most city builders have you staring top down, but this one actually lets you run around inside your own little town, and it's called Go Go Town. You become the mayor, building businesses, managing workers, attracting tourists, and slowly turning a tiny town into a thriving city. The best part is, you can do the whole thing with friends, where cooperation usually turns into complete chaos. So if you like relaxing games but still want something fun to play together, this one looks surprisingly addictive. Let me know in the comments which of these games you'll actually be playing first. Now if you've ever laughed because someone's completely failed an easy jump, this game is basically built around that feeling. This is Heave Ho 2. You grab onto your friend, swing across obstacles, launch each other through the air, and desperately try to not let go at the worst moment possible. Seriously, this game is so chaotic. So if you're looking for a game that's impossible to take seriously, this should definitely be on your wish list. Now this next one takes co-op into completely different direction, because this might be the most creative co-op adventure on today's list, and it's called Teeto. And the main mechanic is honestly genius. Basically, your character can absorb objects from the world and transform them into completely different abilities. That means you're constantly experimenting with new powers, solving puzzles together, discovering hidden areas, and helping each other through the adventure. So if you enjoy colorful co-op adventures where exploration is just as rewarding as the gameplay itself, this one looks incredibly charming. But somehow the final game gives every player the ability to literally build the level as they play, and I still can't believe it. Now imagine being paid millions just to steal old plushies from haunted space stations. That's exactly what DREGS is all about. You and up to 7 friends explore abandoned facilities searching for valuable relics before everything inevitably goes wrong. The deeper you explore, the better the rewards come, but so do the monsters, hazards, and terrible decisions your teammates will make. So if you love co-op games where every mission creates a story you'll be laughing about afterwards, this one definitely deserves your attention. Alright, it's finally time for that game I've been teasing since the start, because I honestly think it has one of the coolest co-op mechanics I've seen this year. Now this game looks like a AAA game, but no one even knows about it, and it's called FixForce. Basically, you and up to 5 friends play as repair robots dropped into massive work sites, where you have to scavenge, scrap, build towers, and bridge to reach new areas, repair giant machines, and somehow survive rogue robots trying to destroy everything you've built. And if one of your teammates dies, their head literally pops right off, and someone has to carry it back to another body to bring them back. So if you enjoy creative co-op games where teamwork constantly creates hilarious moments instead of feeling forced, this honestly looks like one of the biggest hidden gems of the year. But hey, if none of these caught your interest, here is a completely different list. No repeated games. Go check it out.